Hey everybody, Melanie here, your menopause fitness expert. Listen, I want to go through the tricep extension. So on the kneeling tricep extensions. Standing, not so much for technique, but I find the kneeling ones are really hard for people to really get down on the technique. I don't know, sometimes it can be just by default, right? They're just going to where it's easy, they're not really focusing on technique. My philosophy is get the technique down and then start increasing your weight as your technique gets better, okay? Because if you start going heavy and have poor technique, then you always have poor technique, you don't correct it. So when you're doing tricep extensions, you don't have to go extremely heavy, of course, right? So start off nice and light, depending on how many reps you're doing. If you're doing like, 5 minutes of tricep extensions, then you want to go a little bit lighter. If you're shortening the reps, from 12, 8, 6, that kind of thing, then you can go maybe a little bit heavier, but still focusing on technique first, okay? So basically, when you're doing the kneeling, lean yourself, elbow onto the knee, just let your body go to about the 45 degrees, rest your back leg nice and relaxed kind of thing, flat foot. Pick the weight that you want to have, and just an underhand grip, okay? Thumb on the outside, just a nice, comfortable grip. When we're lifting, if we're gonna do rows, we'll go through rows. So you're gonna lift, think you want that shoulder back and down. You wanna keep your elbow up, extend, bring back, and then down. A lot of times what we see is this motion, the swinging motion. Keep the weight away from your shoulder, from your chest, okay? We wanna come up, extend, bring back, and down. We don't want to shrug the shoulder to the ear. We want to keep it down, away from the ear. So we lift, extend, bring in, straight down, okay? If you're doing singles, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Nice and controlled, not here. See how the elbow comes down? You want to lift, keep the elbow facing up. When we're doing just kickbacks, okay, we're going to lift. Now, keep it in the 90 degrees. So if I just turn a bit so you can see the angle. So we don't want to be here and just extending. We don't want to be sitting upward and trying to extend this way, or doing this kind of stuff. You want to really focus, leaning onto that 45 degrees, lift it up, and then extend, bring back, extend, bring back. Okay, so keeping the elbow up, shoulder down and back, away from your ears, up, back to the hip, up, back to the hip. So again, not swinging this way and bringing it all the way forward, because you'll see that the elbow goes down, okay? So up, bring back to the hip. When you're doing top half pulses, you want to come up top half. Try to keep the weight away from your hips. So what I see sometimes is the body starts to rotate, they start doing this. That might be a little over exaggeration, but sometimes not, okay? Keep it at the top range. When you start losing your technique, the weight is too heavy. Lighten up the weight, focus on your technique, listen to your instructors or listen to whoever's doing your video, that kind of thing, right? Learn the technique, no extra swinging, top half pulses, right? Feels good. If you start to, lose your form, then you've gone too heavy. Lighten it up and then focus a little bit more on your form. Okay, hope that helps. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And you can also join in Menopause Weight Busters, where I teach free fitness workouts in there. All right, have a great day. Bye.